Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Hope everybody's having an absolutely awesome March. I am totally, completely excited about this week. Get to head down to Houston this weekend. We've got our Accelerate event happening. Absolutely excited about that. Um, One of my favorite events, actually, 2 years ago, February, was my first event with the company I'm with now. And it literally just really changed my life and made an impact and being completely sold out to the company, to their vision, to their mission, especially to the way the business model is ran. But what I wanted to ask today, and this is a hard question, right? This question is really going to maybe sting a little bit, maybe help someone you or maybe someone you know put their thought process in the right perspective, maybe even just help you pull your head out and get focused in the direction. And the reason I say that's because that's what it helped me do. I mean, it really helped me just realize, answering the hard questions, change my money vibration. We've got to do. If you don't know me, my name's Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist. I love helping people succeed online. I love working with network marketers, entrepreneurs, small business owners, affiliate marketers, whatever. An entrepreneur that likes to make money. I'm a coach with the Higdon Coaching Group, which is an absolute blessing. I have an online business, which is an absolute blessing. I'm a trader. I'm learning to trade, which has been an absolute blessing. Probably one of the most fun things I've done in 59 years of my life. So here's the hard question, and here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. And this is something I think that's going to make an impact if you understand the concept of where I'm going with this. And I actually was just came off of, I won a contest from January for top 10 influencers on my team. I was actually number 4, which was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, awesome. And as a reward for winning that contest, I got to get a subscription or I got to get in the Grant Cardone University sales training stuff, which is very, very cool. And it's neat when you got a whole bunch of mentors. We got our team mentor, we've got my coach mentor, and now we've got some Grant Cardone guys, and filling that up. And you're never going to end up in a point where you're too old to learn or too set in your ways to learn something new. But here's the question that I want to ask you. If you're struggling to get your business off the line, if you're struggling to prospect, if you're struggling to market, if you got to the point where I'm thinking like maybe your ego's so big, you're worried about what somebody's going to say or think. I want you to ask yourself this question, and I actually wrote it down um, so that I can say it verbatim. I won't get off the track, and I'm going to ask this question. I want you to think about it for a minute. If you're catching this, feel free to comment. Feel free to answer the question in the comment if you want to. Right here goes the hard question. Here's the hard question. Who's responsible for the current financial culture in your household? I'm going to ask it again. Who's responsible for the current financial culture in your household? Think about that for a minute. I want you to just resonate that. Think about it. Think about it. I feel some people probably just got this this feeling in their gut of like, ooh, I think that might be me. Ow, ow. Who's responsible for it? Who is currently responsible for the financial situation that you're in your household right now? Who's that person? Who's that decision maker? Right? Who is the person that's listening to me right now that just felt that, right? And it's easy to look at all the theys out there on the planet. It's them. But when it comes down to it, it's me, right? It's me, right? They say when you have one finger pointing at someone else, you've got three fingers pointing back at yourself, right? So it's me. Now here's the second part of that question. And I'm not going to belabor this live very long. I'm going to be out of here in just a few minutes, but here's the second part. And the reason I wanted to share this because I really want you to dive deep down and ask yourself, here's part 2. How long are you going to let that culture last, and what are you going to do about it to fix it? How long are you going to let that culture last, and what are you going to do about it to fix it? I'm going to leave that right there. I want you to really, truly think about that again. Who is responsible for the financial culture, the current financial culture in your household? How long are you going to let that last? And what are you going to do about it? I know I made a decision to turn my life around. I made a decision to change my life financially. I know growing up in the projects on food stamps and welfare and having an empty refrigerator at the end of the month absolutely sucked, right? It took me a long time to find a company to align with, but I never stopped looking. I never stopped looking. I never stopped looking. And I kept working and kept working and kept working, kept my head down until I planted myself in the right place. And I've pretty much become, I'm an invaluable asset. And I'm going to say this sort of selfishly and not, I'm aligned with the right people in the right company at the right time. And knowing that puts me in a position of value, right? If you want access to that same leadership, you want access to that same system, doesn't mean you can't enroll with somebody else. But trust me, the alignment that I have and the leadership that I have with the company I'm with right now is phenomenal. You may have heard that before, but I challenge you to put your leadership up against my leadership up. Heck, we can have a phone call if you want to talk about it at 314-498-7688. But the bottom line here is if you're tired of your financial culture in your household, how long are you going to let that last? And what are you going to do about it? I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. Love you. Peace out. Bye bye.